Hello, my name is Leo and welcome to a new day of the Elder Scrolls Arena. It is now the 2nd of... I don't even know what month we're in. Is it, Sun's End? Winter's... Winter is coming? No, that's Stark's. Sun's Dusk. That sounds right. I honestly don't know what month it is. I mean, it's obviously November in the real world, but no one cares about the real world, man. The real world's just a thing for thing. You know? You know what I mean? I don't think anyone knows what you mean. It's Sun's Dusk. Is that what I said? I think you said Sun's End. Well, I was close. Alright, so it's Sun's Dusk. 2nd of Sun's Dusk. And we are still on our way to frickin' Dunkoi Walk. Hopefully we'll arrive there Monday, I think. Which poses an interesting, poignant dilemma for me, if you will. And that's tomorrow, it's, time for our regular Shut Up and Play episode. But if we're fast traveling, well, I very well can't, I can't just have a day where it's like 5 minutes of this horse running animation and then that's the episode. But I got an idea actually, so tune in tomorrow to find out what interesting convoluted idea I have to get around my shut up and play versus fast traveling on a Sunday dilemma. So I hope you enjoy that. Now let's have a quick look, because it is a new month now. Obviously I should have mentioned this yesterday, but I didn't. Whatever. Hey. So let's have a look at the holidays of the month. So what do we got? We got the 2nd... Oh, today. Great. Today, the 2nd of Sun's Dusk is Gauntlet. In Daggerfall, this is the summoning day for Berethia. Well, that doesn't really mean much because we're not in Daggerfall. Wait, by Daggerfall, do you mean the game? Or do you mean the city? I don't know, whatever. The 3rd of Sun's Dusk, which is Monday, so we should hopefully be playing the game by then, is Serpent's Dance. The Serpent's Dance in Skyrim may or may not have begun as a serious religious holiday dedicated to a snake god, but on this day it is reason for a great street festival. Where on earth is Satakalalalum? You'll try it again? No. It is a region in Hammerfell. Well, guess what? That means nothing to me. Yeah. Yeah, can we go back to the holidays, please? Where is Sun's Dusk? Yeah, okay, what else you got? The 8th of Sun's Dusk. On the 8th of Sun's Dusk, the Britons of Glemorbria Moors hold the Moon Festival, a joyous holiday in honor of Secunda, goddess of the moon. Although the goddess has no active worshippers, well, that's pointless then, isn't it? The traditional celebration has continued through the ages as a time of feasting and merriment. Well, I won't be in, wait, what's the... Wait, what? What province of friggin' Tamriel is the Britons? High Rock? No. No, it's High Rock. Really? Yeah. Hang on, let me find out. The wiki'll tell me. Britons, blah 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 blah, High Rock. Yep, I called it. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back onto it. So that's another what's in my face that I will never see. Alright, so where were we? The 18th of Sun's Dusk is Hell Alanek. Try it again. Hell Anceliac, there you go, which means communion with the saints of the sword. In Old Redguard is the most serious of holy days for the people of Porthago? Okay, don't know where that is. The ancient way of Hell Ansei is never practiced by modern Redguards, but its rich heritage is remembered and honoured on this day. Alright, Porthago, where the hell is that? Porthago is again a province of Hammerfell in the Irelic Bay. This is all Daggerfell related. It really is. We've got one more holiday in Sun's Dusk, and that is on the 20th of Sun's Dusk, the Warriors Festival. Ooh, okay. Today is the 20th of Sun's Dusk, the Warriors Festival in City Name. Most of the local warriors, spell swords and rogues, come to equipment stores and blacksmiths where all weapons are half price. Unfortunately, the low prices are also tempt many untrained boy to buy his first sword, and the normally quiet city name streets ring with amateur skirmishes. The regent title has pardoned most of these ruffians in the past, but has promised to be less merciful this year. In Daggerfell, this is the summoning day for Marines Dragon. Okay, so that means when it says city name, it means insert city name here. And when it says regent title, it means, insert lord's name here. So that means that the 20th of Sun's Dusk is actually a festival that we can be involved in, no matter where we are at the time. Just got to make sure that we're actually in a town on the 20th. And it looks like we get half-price weapons. And that's it, half-price weapons. Well, that's useless. Why do I even care? I suppose you don't care. Dude, I totally don't care. Well, fair enough. Can't all be fantastic. Well, that's this month in Arena. But let's go back to it is of course Saturday. So by case in point, there will be a new YOLO or One Life Challenge, which we are currently playing. Wait, what game are we currently playing? King's Quest. That's right. Good old Avo888 is trying his darndest to do something about King's Quest, and it's an interesting game and quite perplexing, shall we say. That's an understatement. It really is. You know, it's like the biggest understatement of them all. Yeah. Moving on. Alright, fine. Let's move on then. Jeez, man. Jeez, I didn't realize you were such a tool bag. There's also Salvador the Gunzerker, although this will be the last weekend, or the last Saturday, where there will be a Salvador the Gunzerker, because I've decided that starting from next week, we won't be doing Salvador the Gunzerker on Saturdays, and we won't be doing Axton the Marauder. He's not a Marauder, he's a soldier, whatever, Commander, on Sundays. So, Borderlands 2. Speaking of segueing into Borderlands 2, the Borderlands 2 loot hunt has now reached its, what day are we up to? Day 19? No, day 20. Day 20. Alright, so day 20 of the challenge. We had to kill Saturn, which is a giant kick-ass looking loader that you see at endgame. So, spoilers. But anyway, killing, well, I say killing, it's a robot. Destroying Saturn, defeating, there you go. Wait, does it say? But you should kill him. That's strange that he would say kill him, considering it's a robot. Well, whatever. The point is, as long as you defeat the Saturn guy, he will give you the Morning Star, which is this really cool sniper rifle, which I don't think I found in any of my playthroughs just yet. You do this quest for Hyperion where you gotta kill 50 bandits, and you get the sniper rifle, which is basically, it's kind of like the weapon slash shield that you could get from Jeez, what was that robot's name? I can't remember. He was that robot that wanted you to put his thingy into things, and then tried to kill you multiple times, and then he finally gave up and decided that he wanted to either become a gun or a shield, and you can take him to Marcus or what was the other guy's name? Moxie? No, Zed. And Zed would make him into a shield, and Marcus would make him into a gun. Usually by the time I did that quest, I usually had better weapons anyway. The cool thing about that gun was it talks when you shoot, it says stuff when you reload, and it says stuff when you switch out weapons. Now the Morningstar also does that, but it's, shall we say, a very condescending gun. When you get a headshot, it usually makes some sort of a remark about how you've murdered an innocent person, or you're a bad person, you're an asshole because you murdered that guy, blah 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 blah. It also makes comments when you reload, things like, there are children on Promethea who can't afford ammo and you're here reloading. Or, geez, at least you stop shooting for a little bit. Something like that. The interesting thing is the voice of the gun really reminds me of Bulma from the original Dragon Ball series. It's not, I looked it up. Or is it? Wait, I can't remember now. I think it was the voice of Bulma from one of the not the main series, but one of the other spin-offs or movie or something. I can't remember. Or was it the voice of Lilith? Could have been the voice of Lilith. The point is, the Morningstar is a pretty cool sniper rifle that you can get if you were to kill Saturn. Now, on that note, I haven't been touching on the news, which I probably should, because there's been a few news things that I've missed. I think I talked about when the Landscaper, Landscaper got upgraded, so it does more damage and has increased explosion radius. Then there was Maliwan launch detected, where all Maliwan rocket launchers would have increased status element chance and a slightly faster reload. Then on 29th, the Lady Fist was upgraded to get increased critical damage. Then on the 30th, which was when the Twister dropped, Twister being a really cool shotgun, three things happened. All pistols of TDR variety increased a slight increase in mag size. The Twister became more effective, and Bandit assault rifles now have a larger clip. And that brings us to becoming all up to date on the news. Should probably remind myself to continue to do that every day, because so far I've really just been talking about the target. But whatever. I'm liking these little updates. They're making the guns that I use and guns that we pick up. Particularly, usually the gun that you pick up for that particular target for that day, and it makes it a little bit more powerful, so it gives you a bit more incentive to actually go out and get the gun. Alright, well, I think we're just about out of time for today. So when we come back tomorrow, who knows? Tune in to see what I will do on a Shut Up and Play episode where we are currently fast traveling. But for now, my name is Leo, and I will see you next time.